Let's keep things rolling and welcome back to our Zoom platform stage, Miss Amy Azul, Director of Tutoring and Academic Support, who's going to talk about tutoring and academic support services. Take it away, Amy.
Thank you, Chris. So putting on a different hat now, we're somewhat the same. I'm going to share our Canvas shell. Feel free anytime while I'm talking to post up your questions in the Q&A section, and we'll make sure that we get those answered for you. So all students have been enrolled. It's not really a course, but have access to the tutoring and academic support shell in Canvas. So when you log into Canvas, canvas.vvc.edu to access your courses, you will also see the tutoring and academic support shell. If you don't see that, you can click on the all courses section and it'll list, and then you can click on all courses, and you're going to see a ton of courses for me, and then you can scroll down and find it there. You could place a star next to it. That ensures that you will always see that. So that's a quick way to access. Feel free at any point to I'll put my contact information in chat to reach out to me, and I can walk you through this too. So you'll access tutoring and academic support. Right now it's still set up for winter, but our spring hours don't really change too much. You come to our landing page here, which has an overview of the different resources. We do have some face-to-face support. This is for students who maybe do not have internet access or don't have access to a computer to do their VVC work. Even those students who need to apply to the college, we have that support, that face-to-face support. And so this is the telephone number you call and the extension, or you can even email this email address to schedule an appointment to come in. We don't have tutoring in a face-to-face capacity, so this is just that tech computer access support. But this is also on the college's main page as well, but if you can't seem to find it there, you know it's here in Canvas. We also have a little orientation video, which is similar to what I'm giving you right now. And it goes over, and then we have telephone numbers to contact and then kind of an overview. To access all of our tutoring is housed here through Canvas. You access all of the tutoring support through Canvas. Pretty much every course that we have on campus at VVC, there is a tutor for you. So whether it's through NetTutor or whether it's through our own VVC tutors, which are in the Confer Zoom platform or the Pisces online tutoring platform. And this information is explained down on this page. So I'm just going to go to the Confer Zoom platform section. This is where all of our math tutors tutor all of our sciences. So our chemistry, biology, some of our communications tutoring happens there. So you can see the schedule here of the different tutoring sessions that are offered today, for example, and throughout the week. You can, if you're interested, if it's 1222 and I am taking this Math 120 class, I want to prep for that final, I'm going to click on that and then I'm going to hit join, and then it'll let me, then I'll join into that Zoom session. You don't need an appointment. These are all drop-in services. So you can just pop in, and it's kind of, if you were in a group, if there are a group of students in there, they're going to kind of float around and help you with your work. We have our workshops that are like those face-to-face workshops, that everything's conducted in Zoom and virtually. So you have the title, and then again, all the different subjects here. Our writing center mainly does most of its tutoring out of the Pisces online tutoring platform. And some of our other areas do as well. You can see the other spots where they use, this is a different platform. This is very similar to the NetTutor product, which I'll show you in a sec. But so for writing center, say You would click on that. It has their hours. You would click here, and then we have two. These are one-on-one tutoring sessions. So Nicole is available right now, and Tiffany is available. The beauty of this platform is you can also drop off your papers, drop off any quick questions, but all of your interactions that you have with any of our tutors in this platform are all kept in this locker for you. So you can play back that tutoring session that you had with the tutor. You can even, you know, download it. It comes in either PDF. There's multiple formats that you can access this information. So that's just a quick taste of Pisces. And then finally, I'm going to go and hit up NetTutor. So what if, you know, you're taking anthropology? We don't have a VVC tutor who tutors anthropology, but we have a tutor in NetTutor. So NetTutor is a tutoring service that are tutors outside of the college. They have at least a bachelor's or higher in their discipline. They have been well trained. I can see all of the tutoring interactions that go on in NetTutor. They're pretty quickly responsive. You could also schedule some time. So I'm just going to click on anthropology just to see what they have. They have a live tutor right now. That's way cool. But say maybe right now wasn't working for you. You got to skip off to work or whatever. You could schedule an appointment. Like the Writing Center, you can drop off a paper, drop off a question, and then access any interactions you have. Say, for example, the live tutor wasn't available, you can click on the hours up here and it lets you know when they are available. Because some of these folks are on the East Coast, you'll see some of these times are a little funky. So like you could be tutored at 1 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday. Which is cool. And I actually have seen VVC students, we pull in the contact information and I do see the VVC students accessing at that hour sometimes. So it's not abnormal, but so, you know, they have that access. In disciplines like writing and math, they actually have 24-hour tutoring available. So we close, usually our hours are 9 to 5, Monday through Thursday, and around 9 to 3 on Fridays, and then we're closed on the weekends. Starting in spring, our math center is also open on the weekends though as well. So you can be tutored in the Confer-Zoom section on weekends too. But maybe, you know, outside of our hours, there's always tutoring, always somebody available to help you. You want to think of tutoring like the gym. You know, we give you the equipment, we give you the personal trainer, we give you all of that information. And so it's up to you to utilize those resources. But we will help you. We will help give you strategies and help you learn and become better and do well in your courses. Students who use our services right now on average are 14% more successful than students who do not. This is data we collected from the last academic year. So if you take all of the tutoring going on in all of its different formats, 14% higher. So that's almost a grade and a half. That could, if you're sitting on the edge, seeing a tutor and learning and growing from that experience, you will do better in your courses across the board. And this is data that we have verified. So with that, I open it up to any questions that you guys might have. Feel free. I will also throw in chat my contact information as well.
That is very cool. You know, that's the first time that I've actually seen Pisces in action like that. You know, what a great platform. As we've all worked through COVID, I know we've all had to find different ways of accomplishing certain tasks. I know something that, of course, has become very popular online is on-demand workouts, services like Peloton and Beachbodies, where you can go on and you can either take a live class where you actually get to interact with somebody one-on-one, or you can, of course, take it pre-recorded. This is the similar platform, but for the educational world. Rather than getting up and going to campus or anything, when you're stuck there and you need help, you can jump right into Pisces. What a great tool that is. And a drastic increase in student success, 14%. That's tremendous. That's tremendous. And I'm sure it's only going to grow from there. Way to go. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Okay. Hey, folks, again, if you have any questions, please go ahead and pop it into the Q&A. And actually, I would like to take a little survey, if I could, to those of us who are to those of us attending right now. Do me a favor, go ahead and type into the Q&A if you've attended, or if you've gone to the tutoring center in person, or if you have utilized Pisces for tutoring. Go ahead and put that into the Q&A. We would love to hear how it's gone, how you liked it, maybe things you need help with. That way we can continue to make it better. That's really exciting stuff, though. Wonderful. Okay, so let me backpedal just a little bit. Before we went into this presentation on tutoring and student services and support services, we had a trivia question. We had a trivia question asking if certain celebrities, let me get that question back up, if these certain celebrities, what school they attended. And it was a pretty unanimous across the board. Everybody nailed it right off the bat. It was the University of Southern California. So let's go ahead and congratulate Joy Obina on winning that $15 Jack in the Box gift card. I keep wanting to say gift certificate, even though nobody uses those anymore. You won a $15 Jack in the Box gift card. So Joy, please go ahead and type in your email address into the Q&A section. Let's see, we do have a question here. It says, do we have access to Canvas right now, or will we have to access it in the spring? Would we also need to make an account, or is it already made? Do you want to jump in on that one, Amy? Or
I'll take a stab at it, but okay. I was going to reach out. I was going to provide the help desk information. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, folks on the call, that once you are, start to register, you are provided with that. You have that access. It's the same as your email. It's the same. Your credentials should be the same. In My VVC, check out the My VVC tab at the top of the college's main page. And then when you log into that, you should see Canvas student there, and you can access that way as well.